You don't need knowledge of the college level, master or even PhD to start looking for a better job. You only need to have the GED or high school diploma to looking for a job. Start building career with your favorite employer. Some questions in GED or SAT exam can be confusing, and if choosing a wrong answer can affect to your score. In this series, we're looking for the math and science problem that commonly appear on the GED exam. In this problem, we focus on to calculate the time to traveling at an average speed of 58 miles per hour. Tom ride 145 miles. 2.5 hours later, Tom makes the return trip at the same speed. How much total time elapsed between Tom's original departure and final return? In order to solve this problem, we need to know the formula to calculate the time to reach the destination and time to return to original. Here the formula. Distance equal speed time. So time will be equal distance divided to speed. So in this case, we calculate time to reach the destination. Time to destination will be distance. In this case, will be 145 miles. And speed is 58 miles per hour. We divide to 58. We have 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. And now we also use the same formula, time equal distance divided to speed, to calculate time to return to original. Time to return equal. In this problem, they mention Tom make the return trip at the same speed. So we calculate time to return could the same like 145 divided to 58 miles equal 2.5 hours. So total time elapsed between Tom's original departure and final return will be equal time to destination plus time to return. Will be 2.5 hours plus 2.5 hours, so equal 5 hours. So the answer is 5 hours. That is the final answer. Another problem with a little bit modification. That means traveling at an average speed 58 miles per hour. Tom ride 145 miles. 3 hours later, Tom make the return trip at the same speed. How much total time elapsed between Tom's original departure and final return? Can you recognize the error and confusion in this problem? So the confusion is 3 hours later. 3 hours later. Here. So in this case, to try to make the answer correctly, don't worry about 3 hours later. We just use the formula like I mentioned before. That means distance equal speak time will be distance divide to speak. Indicate time to reach destination will be 140 miles divided to 58 equal 2.5 hours. And time to return equal also 145 miles divided to 58 equal 2.5 hours. So time to elapse between Tom or Reno departure and return equal to 2.5 hours plus 2.5 hours equal 5 hours. If we use this word 3 hours later, we have another option is 3 hours to reach the destination plus 2.5 hours equal 5.5 hours. So we had two total different answers, is 5 hours and 5.5 hours. So which one is the correct answer? So this is the confusing problem. So to make sure we make the correction, we just use the formula distance equals speed time and time equal distance divided to speed to calculate the time to reach the destination and time to return, and then add up to time to reach destination plus time to return. We had total time to go forward and backward equal to 5 hours instead of 5.5 hours like in the problem mentioned. So in this case, don't worry about 3 hours later. Just use the formula to calculate the time to reach the destination and time to return. Otherwise, you will pick the 5.5 hours, which be the wrong answer. So that's what I mean in this problem. We also help you prepare for GED and SAT exam to get the diploma, to pass the exam, to prepare to apply for the job. If you're interested, please call us at 703-310-9961 or email or visit our website to learn more. Thank you for listening. I wish you the best.